Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and we are going to be doing some spring shopping. It is March and I thought, you know what better time to go to some stores. I'm looking at like Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to get to exactly. Home Goods might be another option. We'll just see what we have time for, where we're kind of going across, because we're going to some areas that aren't necessarily right in my local neighborhood. But anyways, I thought let's look and see what we can find for spring. I'm looking at spring decor, possibly maybe some spring outfits, just see what's out there. So I'd love to have you come along and see what we can find. All right, our first stop is Marshalls for the day. And so first off, we see the women's clothing as we walk in. Things were nice, but nothing like really caught my eye. I did like this tank top, this floral tank. I think that would be cute with some jeans or some shorts, either way. And then this nice skirt. That didn't really catch my eye as much as this dress, though. This beautiful dress. I don't even know how to describe it. It was kind of gauzy, and of course it was layered underneath as well, so you didn't have to worry about seeing through or anything like that. But I just love this. I wish I could get a better view for it. I had to figure out how to do that with the filming equipment that I have, but absolutely love this. Spoiler though, I did not end up coming away with it. It was $40. I just felt like that was just a bit much. A little bit more than I wanted to spend for a TJ Maxx dress. Or Marshalls, I guess, in this case. Speaking of Marshalls, I felt like their Easter decor was a little bit more picked over, but they did have this beautiful, like, gold rimmed, I don't know what you want to call it, trinket type things, glassware type things, and I love that. I love that for any season. Although my house doesn't really have much gold in it necessarily, it's probably a little bit more cool toned. Some beautiful rabbits. I like that, like, chic look to it, cottagecore, grandma style, chic, whatever you want to call that. Absolutely love that. I'm drawn to that the most. They have some beautiful flowers as well, faux flowers that you can, make your own arrangement with and everything like that. There were some baskets off to the left that I did not get. I did not film, but they did have quite a few of those. Other things that you can put on your front door. And of course, we have to stop at the candle section. Always have to do that. And there's this one candle that I picked up. It was like a vanilla and neroli candle. Oh, you guys, I should have actually taken that home with me as well. But I did not pick that up. There was a couple other regrets that I had, but nothing terribly significant. I can live without all of this, but I do absolutely love a few things. Peter Rabbit seems to be a theme here I find throughout Marshalls and TJ Maxx, so we'll come across more, but I thought those pillows were awfully cute. Moving on to TJ Maxx. I do feel like this store had a bit more spring and Easter decor, which was really nice, a selection to choose from, but first we have the women's section, and I love this blouse. However, it was very see-through, and I was a little disappointed with that. I just wish it came with like a liner, like a tank liner already with it, so you didn't have to buy a separate piece, but it is what it is. Didn't pick it up. We have the TJ Maxx candy then. Do any of you guys get the TJ Maxx candy? Because they have quite an odd assortment, a unique array, variety, whatever you want to say, but I've just never really picked it up. I have had one piece that somebody gave me, and I wasn't exactly fond of it, but maybe it was just that particular piece that they gave me. Moving on to some beautiful dishes, you guys. I absolutely love this Peter Rabbit theme. I have fallen in love with it. Is that the popular thing for the season? I don't know, but I am dreaming about this mug here on the top shelf, top left. Top left? No, I'm sorry, top right. I love this Peter Rabbit mug, and I keep thinking about that, wishing I had picked it up. There was another cute mug. It had a little design on the inside, so I wanted to see like how far did that design go, but it wasn't nearly as cute as the Peter Rabbit mug in my opinion, so I'm still dreaming about that one. And then these stores are always known for their cute towels, I feel like, as well. You can get them usually for a fairly decent price. I didn't think I needed any towels, but now that I see this one that I actually showed to you guys, I'm like, why didn't I pick that up for my kitchen? It has the colors that I love, and it was nice. And I don't have any Easter towels, so that was an oversight. Actually, you know what? I think I do have an Easter towel. I'm just not sure what happened to that. I do remember someone got me one, but I'm just not sure because I already put my stuff out and I don't remember coming across that. Oops. Oh well. All right. Here we come to more of the displays, the Easter displays, and it has some really cute ones. Like I said, I think I keep gravitating towards like the stacked bunny look. I don't know. I just felt like they were extra cute. I did notice a few similarities between Marshall's and TJ Maxx decor. There's this pink rabbit here on my left that I had seen at Marshall's as well. Once again, it's very beautiful, but the eyes can be a little alarming if you get it in the right direction, if you know what I mean. Another cute stacked bunny here with the little strawberries. And this rabbit with the umbrella. Oh my goodness. Umbrella and raincoat. I just want to take him home. Actually, I don't know where I put him. This was the piece that I wanted to put in my coat closet type area. I call it a coat closet. I don't really know what it is exactly. We use it as a coat closet of sorts when we have customers, when we have guests over. But yeah, I didn't end up getting it because I couldn't find a price tag on it. Once again, more Easter decor. I'm really drawn to this one rabbit with a carrot cake. Oh my goodness. I love him so much, but where would I put him? I don't know. I do see a couple places now that I'm at home. I'm like, oh, he could go there, he could go there. I didn't even see how much he was, so I guess we're just gonna let him go. But they do have some more kind of Eastern summer decor, some flowers as well, some faux flowers. And if you are really handy, have a green thumb, they have some planters. You can, put the real thing in the ground, or not in the ground, in this planter, apparently. But there's also spring bedding here. And I really love this blanket up at the top. I'm going to zoom in on it. Such a beautiful Easter blanket. I don't really have a need for an Easter blanket, but I felt like it was fairly reasonably priced. It was $40, I think, if I remember correctly. And I was just like, I don't need it. As beautiful as it is, I just don't need it. But something you may need, my friend, would be an Easter basket, perhaps. For kids, grandkids, come on down to your local TJ Maxx and Marshalls because they have plenty. At least they do at the time I was filming this. They had this cute little Easter egg type basket up on the top shelf here I'll come to in a minute. I think it's really unique design. You could use it as decoration, but it doesn't hold a lot. So I don't know necessarily how practical that would be. But like I said, it is cute and you could use it as decoration. Now, I did pick out some dresses here to try on. This first dress gave me like a Pride and Prejudice sort of feel. I love the pattern of it. I love the cut of it, except for it was cut a little low in the chest area. I felt like I was very self-conscious of that. It wouldn't have felt comfortable in public, but it was so beautiful. I felt like just wish it was a little different around that area. Next dress here, I like it better as I'm looking at it on this footage, but it had a ton of static to it. I just felt like it wasn't laying right, maybe because of that static. But like I said, looking back at this, I kind of like it more than I did at the time I was trying it on. But how's the saying go? If you don't absolutely love it when you're trying it on in the dressing room, then you're probably not going to wear it when you get home. So I left that behind. I do like this summer yellow dress. I'm just not sure how I feel about yellow on me. I'm starting to like the look of yellow on me a little bit more than I used to, but I left that dress behind as well. But I did like it. I did think it was a very comfortable feeling dress. You guys, up next at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby was definitely stocked. She was full of a lot of spring and Easter things, even summer items as well. You come right in the front, you have your plates, napkins, and tableware, stuff like that. I do need to pick some up. I just wasn't sure what I had at home, so I went to wait and go see what I would actually need. If you want some Easter garland, they've got you. I think some of this was cute. Some of it was a little overdone in my opinion, but definitely some cute options here and all different kinds of varieties for anyone. They have some cute thermoses, little mugs type things, and oh my goodness, this little thermos, I think it had to be for decoration. I don't know who's decorating with mini thermoses, but they are cute, I will say that. If you need a front door piece, front door decor, come on down to Hobby Lobby. They have it, these little green wreaths with a rabbit sticking out front. Oh my goodness, so cute. I need one. Actually, I don't really. I have a front door piece and I like it and it works, but they definitely have a nice variety here that you could choose from. Any taste I feel like it should be here for you. They do have some beautiful dishes that we're going to be seeing here in a second, and a whole bunch. I just want it all, basically. I see it, I'm like, oh, this is so cute. I could use it for this. I could use it for that. I'm just thinking, oh my goodness, so many different varieties. You guys, my house just isn't big enough to consume all of this. And do we really need to consume all of this? No, not necessarily, but it is nice to look at. And you might find a particular piece, you might come across something that really, really speaks to you. Oh my goodness, these mini cake plates or cake stands. Oh, I'm falling in love just looking at this footage again. And They had, like I said, different prints, different themes. If you have a pink theme, if you have a more blue or cool tone theme, and I love it all. I think it is so well done. And they also have neutral. You know, if you're one of those beige type people, they definitely have you covered here with some white or ivory cream plates and stuff. So all different options, all different varieties. And some of it, you know, do you need an egg plate? Do you need something to display your deviled eggs? Here's something here for you. And they do have this cute mug. What does it say? Excited for Easter? Yes, please. Moving on, they also have more like Easter and spring yard type stuff. I don't know what you call this, but they're things that you can like stick in your yard work. And this yak, I don't know what it is about Hobby Lobby and their yaks, but I feel like they have a plethora of them throughout like their artwork and stuff like that. They're cute, but I feel like sometimes it's a little overdone. Moving on to more of like the religious side of Easter, which is definitely important, I feel like. I have that one three-piece cross that I stuck on my fireplace mantle. I do also have this Easter sign here with like the little floral, so I do see a few pieces that have been recycled from years past, but they do also have plenty of new stuff. Absolutely love these cute bunny displays, all different varieties. And there's these little ones with their little legs hanging down. I just think that they're extra adorable. Maybe I could have used those in my little coat closet thing, I'm thinking, but I didn't pick them up. And that's the theme of this video, I guess. If you guys need some eggs for those Easter baskets that we were talking about earlier, you guys, here are your eggs. They have a plethora of eggs. So come on down to Hobby Lobby. Get your eggs, stuff them full of your candies and your money and whatever else you put in them. What do you guys put in your Easter eggs? When I was young, I was still hunting for Easter eggs. I think there was definitely candy in them. And then I'd also get some money, 25 cents, 50 cents, $1. We're not talking big money, but back in the day, that felt like a good chunk of change. So I was happy. I was a saver too, you guys. So I put all that away, saved a ton of it, and it accumulates eventually. So moving on to more like summertime themed things, I have cute watermelon cutting board, a little floral scrub brush, pineapple, what is it, like a tray for maybe like your fruits or veggies that you cut up. I think it'd be really cute for fruits. We have some other summertime things, some flamingos for your little kitchen scrubby things. I love these glasses here that they have with little palm trees and pineapples on them. I think those are so cute. You could put cute little drinks in them and everything. They also have a nautical type theme here with seashells, fish, and everything. There's this crab plate down here, and it caught my eye, but boy, was she heavier than I thought. Those are like real ceramic. They do have a variety of ceramic and plasticware as well. So like the plates right next to it on the left, they were definitely plastic, very much more lightweight. These are once again just such cute little cake stand things. I feel like I'm drawn to that, but what would I put on there? A cupcake, a cookie, like I know what you could use it for. You guys could use it for like putting maybe your rings or keys or something like that on little trinket type things, a little trinket dish. Maybe. Does that sound reasonable? I don't know. That's what I think of that applies. Oh, this dish was cute too, but what would I put in it? Maybe sugar or something like that? It's definitely channeling my inner grandma vibes. So, but I love the design. Moving on, they do have more like summer type stuff. I feel like, things for picnics. These are for like popsicles. Here's your hot dog stuff. They have ice cream things. And I just feel like they're have a lot of variety for picnic type things that you want to do. There's this giant ceramic like ice cream cone type thing, and I'm thinking like what do you put in this? I immediately went to like, I am stacking this full of ice cream. Yeah, that would be great, but that'd be so much. It's a giant mug if you're going to drink out of it anyways. It's giant whatever it is. And then they have a lot of fruit themes. I feel like there's strawberries. I just think the strawberry butter dish is so cute. I don't know how popular the strawberry theme would be, but it is darling, I will say. They also have cherry theme. That was a little bit more picked over. Cherries must have been more popular. This towel says, "What? I love you cherry much." How cheesy, but definitely cute. And lemons have always been popular for years. I feel like I've seen those around quite a bit, but always a fairly safe choice, I feel like, in decoration. And then we have more of like the woodland type things. We have gnomes, mushrooms, and ladybugs. Oh my goodness, this ladybug mug how cute is this? But how do we feel about drinking out of a bug mug, literally? I don't know. I feel like I might be a little turned off. And then there's some more floral yard type things that you could put in. If you're not great at growing flowers, you know, you can always resort to this. Maybe I'll have to give this a try. So was there anything in here that you guys liked that you thought we should pick up? Okay, friends, so I finished up shopping and I didn't come away with anything. So are you guys disappointed? Was there anything you felt like I should have picked up or I should have gotten? There were some things that I was definitely interested. A few of the dresses, there's the Peter Rabbit mug. I really like that. A few other things, but I didn't really find any decorations that I wanted for on top of my like coat shelf type thing in our little like off the, I don't know how you even call it. It's not really a closet. It's kind of a closet. Anyways, I didn't find anything for that. I felt like there was one piece that said like there are these bunnies that said, I think it said Easter. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. It was cute and I kind of considered it, but I couldn't find the price tag on it. So I just ended up not getting anything. And to be truthfully honest, a lot of the stuff, it wasn't bare. There was still selection there, but it just wasn't as full, I think, if I would have gone a couple weeks before. So, and I figured that was probably going to be the case, but yeah, this is when I could fit it in. So let me know what you thought of this. Let me know if you enjoyed it or not. And if you have any suggestions for future content, I'd love to hear from you. Until I see you again in the next video, have a great day. Bye, friends.